I want you to hear something that might be hard to believe. Last year, seniors over 60 in this country lost $4.8 billion to scammers. That number comes straight from the FBI, their 2024 Internet Crime Report, and it jumped 43% from the year before. But here is the part that really gets to me. The FBI also says only about half the people who got scammed even told anyone it happened. The other half, your mom, your dad, your uncle sitting in that house by himself, they never said a word because they were too embarrassed. I read a post from a woman. She said she found stacks of used gift cards hidden in her mother's kitchen drawer, hundreds of them, and when she asked her mom about it, her mom just looked at the floor and said nothing. That is what we are dealing with here. And if you think this cannot happen in your family, I really wish that were true. Today, I am going to walk you through 8 steps, actual, real things you can do this weekend to lock your parents' money down before somebody else takes it. Now the $4.8 billion? That is just what got reported to the FBI. The National Council on Aging says the real number could be somewhere around $28 billion a year, because most people never file a report. And look, these are not just little charges on a credit card. 7,500 seniors last year lost over $100,000 each. The average was $83,000 gone per person. That is someone's entire retirement, just handed over because a stranger on the phone knew exactly what to say. One woman on Reddit, a university professor, 77 years old, careful with money her whole life, she got a call, and by the time her daughter found out, it was almost $900,000. $900,000. She saved for decades, and a group of people she never met emptied everything she had in about 5 weeks. So let me show you what these people actually do. Because when you understand how the scam works, you can see it coming. The biggest one right now is called a pig butchering scam. And I know that sounds strange, but that is literally what the scammers call it. They fatten you up with trust, and then they take everything. It usually starts with a wrong number text or a friend request from some nice-looking person on Facebook. And then, over weeks, sometimes months, they build a real relationship. Investment tips, crypto. They make it look like the money is growing. One family, their father-in-law, 74 years old, invested $250,000 through a woman named Julie on Signal, drained his entire IRA, took out a $50,000 bank loan on top of it, and his wife had no idea. Then there are the tech support scams, those little pop-ups that say your computer has a virus. Seniors lost $982 million to those last year alone. Romance scams, $389 million. Government impersonation scams where someone pretends to be the IRS or Social Security, $375 million, up 47%. And the newest one that honestly scares me the most, AI voice cloning. A scammer takes a 2-second clip of your grandchild's voice from a TikTok video, clones it, and then calls grandma crying, saying they got arrested and need bail money right now. A woman in Florida sent $15,000 after hearing what she thought was her daughter's voice on the phone. It was not her daughter. It was a computer. And here is what makes all of this so much worse. Most of the time, your parents will not tell you. They will not tell you because they are ashamed. They are scared you will think they are losing their mind, that you will take away their independence, that you will look at them differently. I read a story from a man whose stepmother was scammed out of over $300,000 by a romance scammer. They got her declared incapacitated to stop it, and she blamed the family, not the scammer. She was furious at them until the day she died. That is what shame does, and the scammers know this. They actually tell your parents not to tell anyone. They say it is confidential, and your parents listen because they trust the voice on the other end more than their own gut. So here is what you do about it. And I am not going to give you vague advice. These are 8 specific things. And honestly, if you do even 3 of them this weekend, your parents are already safer than 90% of seniors out there. Step 1. Get that checkbook out of the house. I am serious. If your parent still writes checks, that is the single easiest way for a scammer to drain their account. One daughter found out her mother had been writing checks to cash and mailing them to strangers for months. The bank never flagged it because technically her mom authorized every one. Tell them, and say it gently. Say, "Let me handle the bills, so you do not have to worry about that anymore." You are not taking their power away. You are protecting it. Step 2. Set up a limited spending account, something like a TrueLink Visa card. It costs about $12 a month, and here's what it does. You load it with $500 or $1,000, and your parent uses it like a normal debit card. But, and this is the important part, you control which categories they can spend on. You can block wire transfers. You can block gift card purchases. You can block anything that looks like a scam before it happens. Think of it like training wheels for finances. They still feel independent, they still buy their groceries, but the safety net is there. Step 3. Every bank account, every retirement login, turn on 2-factor authentication and have the verification code go to your phone, not theirs. Because here is what happens. A scammer gets remote access to their computer and says, "Oh, let me check your account," and your parent reads them the code right off the screen. If that code comes to your phone instead, the scammer hits a wall. Step 4. Lock their phone down. 80% of scams start with a phone call, and honestly, the simplest thing you can do is turn on Silence Unknown Callers. It is one setting on iPhone and Android. Takes 30 seconds. If you want to go further, there are services like teleCalm that only let calls from known contacts ring through. Everything else goes straight to voicemail, and you get notified if something suspicious comes in. One guy on Reddit said he removed his mom's landline completely, set her cell to block everything except saved contacts, and the scam calls dropped to 0 overnight. Step 5. Their computer or tablet. Set up your own admin account on it so they cannot install anything without your password. That kills the tech support scam immediately, because those pop-ups that say, "Call this number, your computer has a virus," even if your parent panics and clicks it, nothing installs, nothing downloads, nobody gets remote access. One commenter said he did exactly this for his dad. Admin account, ad blocker, remote login software so he could check in whenever, and his dad stayed safe for years doing online banking without a single incident. Step 6. Redirect their mail or set up USPS Informed Delivery so you can see every piece of mail before they open it. Those sweepstakes letters, those fake check mailers, those urgent IRS notices, you can catch them before your parent even touches the envelope. Step 7, and I know this one feels uncomfortable. Get a durable power of attorney done. It costs $300 to maybe $1,000 with an attorney, and it does not take away their rights. It just means if something goes wrong, you can step in legally. Because without it, and I need you to hear this, even if your parent gets scammed out of every dollar they have, the bank cannot talk to you. The brokerage will not let you freeze anything, and you are standing on the outside watching it happen. Step 8. Put these 3 phone numbers somewhere your parents can see them every single day. On the fridge, on a sticky note by the phone, I do not care where, just somewhere visible. Number 1. The National Elder Fraud Hotline. 1-833-372-8311. They assign you a real case manager for free who walks you through the entire reporting process. Number 2, the FTC at 1-877-382-4357. Or just go to reportfraud.ftc.gov. And number 3, the Elder Care Locator at 1-800-677-1116. They connect you with local adult protective services in whatever state your parent lives. Look, I'm going to be really honest with you about something. Most people are going to watch this video, think, wow, that is scary, and then go back to scrolling. And 3 months from now, when their mom calls crying because someone took $8,000 out of her account, they are going to remember this video and wish they had done something when it was easy. Do not be that person. Pick one step, just one, and do it today. And then send this video to your brother, your sister, your cousin, whoever else has a parent over 60, because the scammer does not care which family member they get to first. If this helped you, or if you just want to make sure you do not miss the next one, hit subscribe, because I am putting out videos like this every week for families who are trying to figure this stuff out. Take care of your people. I will see you in the next one.